Sweden's capital city, Stockholm, is a mecca for scientists. 100,000 young people from all over the world are here to study and do research. And research is a field where Sweden is a world leader.
For me, as a host organizer of this year's event, the biggest reward is to meet all these young people coming together from so many different countries, to see them not only to compete, but to interact with each other and to unify in this great interest for science.
For 5 whole days in September 2006, Stockholm is the centre of attraction for Europe's brightest young scientists. Around 120 contestants have travelled to Stockholm to attend the 18th European Union contest for young scientists. We know that they are all extremely talented individuals because each of them qualified for a place at the prestigious contest in Stockholm by winning a national science competition.
My name is Alexander Saville, and I've been analysing the water-soluble constituents of the herbal product guacatonga.
The aim is to encourage promising young individuals in Europe to opt for a career in science and to inspire their creativity and imagination. The contest is a success. It's been held at a different venue every year since 1989.
And the basic idea of our project was to digitize a whole book. That means we created an engine that is able to scan pages of a book.
Hi, my name is Johannes Burkhardt, and I want to know why table tennis balls fly the way they fly.
My name is Aisling Judge, and I have developed an indicator that tells you exactly when your food goes off, even if it hasn't been stored properly.
The more bacteria that grows in the food, this acid bacteria would pick up the bacteria in this little indicator.
We invented a completely new de- and anti-ice invention for aircraft and for wind power station users.
I've done a project a study into the possibilities of bacterial cross-contamination in food and drink distribution on hospital wards.
The main aim of my project was synthesis of a new compound, which is a potential beta blocker. It means it can be useful in treatment of many diseases.
We are Francesca, Alberto and Anna Chiara. We come from Italy, and this is a special project in order to eliminate such a bacterium that is called Legionella.
The young scientists come from 33 different nations. Here in Sweden, they have a unique opportunity to present their research findings to an international public. The contest venue even takes care of the next generation of scientists by giving them the opportunity to explore science in a more playful manner. The jury are all distinguished scientists from European universities and research institutes who've been looking at the young scientists' inventions, scrutinizing their experiments and interviewing them about their projects.
They are looking at solving problems. They are solving global problems which affect us all.
There are inventions to process water with the help of nutshells, biochemical processes to combat heart disease, and a system to protect the Earth against asteroids.
Thank you very much. I think the contest provides a wonderful opportunity of bringing young scientists from all across Europe and indeed from beyond together to talk about science, to show what they've done, to demonstrate their enthusiasm and dedication to science.
The jury members have assessed all the projects and retired to deliberate on who the winners will be.
And a B, okay, so we now have 2 A's.
Something that is really important for the future, the science and natural sciences especially. So I think this should be the motto of this kind of competition.
It isn't an easy decision for the jury members to make because they are absolutely thrilled by the originality of the young scientists' entries.
I learned a lot during this process, and I learned a lot during the judging procedure. Thank you very much for all the students.
One of the highlights of the event is a visit to the Royal Swedish Academy of Science to meet Nobel Prize winner Arvid Carlsson.
Competition is a positive thing because that will bring a lot of encouragement to those people who are successful. I believe this is a very good way of focusing on the importance of science, and it's a good way of stimulating young people to go into science.
The contestants watched scientists putting their knowledge into practice during a visit to one of the world's biggest pharmaceuticals enterprises. They also attended a lecture on the latest developments in the pharmaceuticals sector. Then the group set off to see the Tomtits experiment. They were invited to attend a very special dinner at Sweden's biggest science centre, where they can experiment with technology and put another of the contest's objectives into practice: international exchange.
European Union contest, which is now into its 18th year, is one of the main activities that we support in order to encourage young people to take an interest in science, especially at school.
Curiosity is the key word, and I can spot 121 curious teenagers, contestants sitting here.
The moment of truth is almost upon us. Which participants have impressed the jury the most? Which of the projects are the most innovative, and which of the young scientists were the most convincing?
So, if curiosity is the key word, you are some of the key persons for our future. Let's see what some of these key persons have been up to the last days here in Stockholm.
This last week in Stockholm has been a test of the young scientists' skills in an international environment, and who knows, maybe the seeds have been sown for a future European project. One thing is certain: this year's contest has definitely given the European scientific community a big boost.
You will play an important role for the future of Europe. Knowledge and science will be the means for our future growth, and you have an important role to play, not only as scientists, but also for inspiring others to discover the wonders of science. You have done your part to build the future of Europe.
It is time for me to proudly present the director of the Science and Society Programme from the European Commission, Monsieur Jean-Michel Bech.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you young scientists, it's a great pleasure and an honor for me to address you at this award ceremony for the 18th European Union Contest for Young Scientists in Stockholm.
So
then the serious part starts, and the prize winners are called onto the stage to accept the prizes. There were 3 first prize winners.
Second prize, the development of a completely new electrothermal de-icing system for aircraft.
Michael Kaiser and Johannes Kienel of Austria won one for the development of a new de-ice system for aircraft and wind turbines. The model that these 2 19-year-olds designed is far more efficient and practical than conventional systems.
Flight curves of table tennis balls.
Johannes Burkhardt and Alexander Jors from Germany were the second pair to convince the jury that they deserve first prize with their sports experiment that tests the flight curves of table tennis balls and simulates real tournament situations.
And the very final project is called Synthesis of New Potential Beta Blockers, Tomasz Wdowik from Poland.
Tomasz Wdowik from Poland also won first prize and a €5,000 share of the prize money for his synthesis of new potential beta blockers.
You may find that we're very excited in this moment as we've just been awarded the first prize in this EU Contest for Young Scientists, which has been made possible by the European Commission here in Stockholm.
And we're so happy to be able to come back to this wonderful city of Stockholm. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show.
We want to thanks a lot to the European Commission, to the city of Stockholm and Sweden itself.
Suddenly I feel and it's gonna be so different when I'm on the stage tonight.
I would like to thank my supervisor, Dr. Grażyna Groszek, for giving me some useful hints and tips, which was very necessary to do my project.
Feeling like a number one.
All the participants agreed that the contest was a great success. The opportunity to meet and exchange ideas with international colleagues was an additional bonus for the young scientists. That's a great accolade for the contest, and everyone's already looking forward to next year when the EU Contest for Young Scientists 2007 will be held in Spain.